So there's a bunch of rumors going on that the English release of Pokemon 151 is going to be incredibly short printed, that there's not enough product, and that we should all basically panic.
No! God, please, no!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, that there is an awesome plan for your life. So as a lot of you know, I haven't been making videos for a few days because we just had our third baby, and so all the content that's coming up has been preloaded stuff. And so while I've been taking a little bit of time off, I noticed that I missed something apparently on Twitter the other day. There's these rumors going around that Pokemon 151 for the English release that comes out on, I believe, September 22nd is going to be massively underprinted, that everybody should freak out, that there's not going to be enough to satisfy market demand, and it's going to be as incredibly expensive as Pokemon 151 in Japan, which is now currently about $170 for 20 packs. And I saw this and I was like, man, this is some crazy stuff. Where are people getting this information? And when I did a little bit of research, this information is coming from a few stores that aren't getting the allocations that they expected. Basically, an allocation means when a store goes to a distributor and says, I want to buy 1,000 boxes, and the distributor says, okay, you've been allocated to 300 boxes. They're getting 30% of the allocation that they requested. So essentially, these rumors are stemming from a few stores that are not getting the allocations they thought, and they either look smaller to them or they're smaller than they expected, or for whatever reason. And these stores are going around on Twitter telling people Pokemon 151 is going to be incredibly short printed. There's not going to be enough product to go around. It's going to be incredibly expensive. Everybody basically freak out. And my friends, I'm here to tell you that this is the stupidest thing that I've I've ever heard. Okay, let's think about this critically for a minute. Let's look at English. And let's look at Japanese. Okay, first, let's look at Japanese. The Japanese Pokemon card market is much smaller than the English Pokemon card market. And when I say Japanese Pokemon card market, I mean the Japanese populace, right? So Japanese Pokemon is making cards to satisfy Japanese populace. Now, we all know that that's not enough because there's a ton of English-speaking countries, you know, people in China. There's way more demand for Japanese product than there is actual supply. So the issue that we're having with Japan is there's so much more demand and there's not enough supply because Japan just inherently doesn't make as much product as English Pokemon cards do. Now let's take a look at the English stuff for a second, okay? So we got to look at things critically for a second, okay? Pokemon is the largest franchise in the world, right? In history, I think that Pokemon likes to make money, right? I think Pokemon likes to make money. So let's look at this set we have. First of all, Pokemon 151, Scarlet and Violet 151 is going to be a specialty holiday set. So it's going to be a set that releases in the holiday season, right, at the end of September. And there's going to be staggered releases throughout and plenty of stuff to buy to give to people for the holidays. Being that it's a specialty holiday set, like every other specialty holiday set before it, there are no booster boxes and no single pack blisters. But there is a lineup of about 9 or 10 products that are releasing for Scarlet and Violet 151, including the new booster bundle, which has basically, it's a box with 6 booster packs. So there's a whole lineup of products, a whole bunch of different products that are releasing for this specific drop. So just like every specialty set before it, pretty much the same type of release. And you got to think, with 151, they went through and literally did the original 151 Pokemon for the first time ever, all new artworks and all functionally new cards. All 151 Pokemon, brand new artworks and cards in the original Pokédex order. Though all of that combination of things has never been done before. Combined with a whole new illustration rare and art rare set of the original Gen 1 starters. Just fantastic, beautiful cards, playing to the Kanto and the love and the nostalgia that so many people that are my age and older had when we started playing Pokemon. They've gone through massive lengths to do something honestly really incredible and really, really great here. You think Pokemon doesn't realize that this is the most hyped set release of the year, if not one of the most hyped set releases in the Pokemon card history? This set is so in demand and people want it so bad. You think Pokemon is silly enough to not realize that this is a huge cash cow? There are so many people that are chomping at the bit for English product. Do you think Pokemon Company is so stupid that they would short print this product? There is zero way the Pokemon Company is so dumb that they would short print what is very likely going to be the largest Pokemon TCG cash cow of all time, and justifiably so. The cards are great. There's a lot of playable cards in here. It's just all around, it's going to be a very, very good set. So, based on that information, why would a few stores not getting the allocations that they want or they expect mean that Pokemon is so dumb that they're going to short print the most heavily anticipated cash cow set release, very likely in Pokemon history. It doesn't add up, my friends. Speaking of things that are really, really hyped and exciting, I want to tell you about something really cool that I'm doing. On Sunday, July 16th, basically, guys, check this out. I have a whole bunch of Unbroken Bonds, and I have a whole bunch of Unified Minds. We're gonna have 36 packs total that we're gonna be selling them for $5 each. No gimmicks. That's about 50% off what they actually go for. So it's a $5 retail, whatever the case may be. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We got 36 packs for Drip. It's gonna be DripCon 2023, 8 p.m. Central Time on Sunday, July 16th. There's gonna be a link down in the description. You can click that link, create your Drip account. If you don't already have one, you'll get a $15 coupon off your first $30 purchase, and then you can take your right to my profile and you'll see the stream right there, and you can press RSVP, and then once I go live, we'll have all the instructions, all the packs. It's just going to be a heck of a lot of fun. I hope to see you guys there. We're going to do Unified Minds and Unbroken Bonds at $5 a piece, less than half of what they actually go for on the market. It's going to be a blast. And so the Pokemon Company is a company that likes to make money. They like to make money, and in this situation, we're seeing them introduce a product that is freaking awesome, and they understand that they can make a lot of money off of this product, not to mention because it's a specialty release. There are staggered releases throughout several months. There is going to be no shortage of this product. Now, here's the thing that stores may not be telling. Are people trying to manipulate the market? I don't know. Probably, but if certain stores that are releasing this information, are they trying to manipulate the market? I'm not sure. I have no evidence to that fact whatsoever. But since it is a specialty release, we will have a couple products released in September, a couple products released in October, a couple products released, blah, blah, blah. It's all going to be staggered, right? So just because when those first few products released mean there's not a ton, doesn't mean that there's going to be clearly more a few weeks later, because that's what's scheduled, and then probably more of what released those weeks, and then clearly more a few weeks later, and then probably more of what released in the previous weeks. You see what I'm saying here, guys? Can't just listen to what anybody says on the internet. You have to look at things critically. You have to look at things rationally and think that, okay, clearly Pokemon wants to make a lot of money off of this set. It makes sense that they would, and they've gone through a lot of effort and made the set really, really, really good. And we're specifically talking about the English release here, right? We addressed the Japanese release a little bit. There's just way too much demand for the Japanese product that is a very small supply, as it always has been, and they're trying to adjust. But when we come over to the English release, we come over to English Pokemon cards, there's always been a relatively large supply for this product. Add on to the fact that Pokemon knows this set is really in demand. Why in the world would they short print this set? It makes no sense for Pokemon just to say, we don't want that money. We don't want that money. We're just going to short print this set. We don't want that money. Why would they do that? It makes zero sense whatsoever. Now, would Pokemon do something like that for a set? It's possible, but let's look at Obsidian Flames, and we have Pokemon 151 coming out relatively close to each other. The original 151 Kanto Pokemon, all redone, new artworks, new cards, big banger, awesome, crazy set. And then Obsidian Flames, which is very, it's obviously being overshadowed by Pokemon 151. If they wanted to short print something, when this is a big if, this is a big theoretical if, right? If they were going to short print something, what would they short print? Massive hype, nostalgia bomb hype, or would they short print something that's essentially getting overshadowed that a lot of people aren't paying attention to? I'm not saying they're going to short print that set, but I'm saying which one would they short print? Guys, if you're enjoying this video, you're learning anything from it, do me a favor, just give the video a thumbs up. It's free for you to do, and it honestly, it really helps the channel a whole lot. We got to look at this situation critically, and we have to look at it through the lens of the Pokemon Company, through the lens of what we know. And we know Pokemon is in it to make money. We know they put a lot of resources behind making this set incredible, and we know there's a lot of hype behind the set. Pokemon's not going to leave money on the table, my friends. It's just plain and simple. It's not going to happen, okay? There's going to be plenty of this set to go around. Don't fall into the FOMO and the hype that certain people are trying to create for whatever reason. Look at it critically and understand that there's a reason why Pokemon has made this set so great and so awesome. It's because they know a lot of people are going to want it, and they know there's going to be a lot of money to be made on this set. Guys, Pokemon 151 is going to be incredible. Don't listen to the rumors that have no foundation, no substantiation. Just because stores are getting smaller allocations than they expect doesn't mean that this set is going to be short printed. We have to see and we have to understand that Pokemon is focusing a lot more on big box stores. Big box stores are going to get tons of product with this stuff. We're going to see elite trainer boxes in big box stores everywhere. I'm promising you, when this stuff comes out and these waves come out, we're going to see this product in big box stores all over the place. There's going to be plenty of product available at smaller shops. There is no reason to believe that Pokemon 151 is going to be short printed. So don't freak out. Don't go and pre-order a bunch of stuff and incredibly expensive. It makes no rational sense for Pokemon to short print something that has the potential to be a massive cash cow on the nostalgic factor of what Pokemon started on, the original 151 Pokemon. Guys, I want to know what you think down in the comments below. Let me know your opinions. And while this is all cool to speculate on, something that's actually really fun is that video right there. Make sure to check it out. I know you'll love it. And like I always say, my friends, find somebody to love and serve today. Be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.